Hey guys, what is up? I might as well just start benchmarking games because I recently got a new graphics card, as you can see. No longer have my 570 or my 280X. I moved up to a GTX 970, so thought might as well do some benches with it, and so you guys can see how it performs and shit. So today we're gonna be doing Doom Eternal. So let's get right into it. All right, so these are the settings I have it at. You can pause and look at them. I got that metrics on Ultra Nightmare just so you guys can see. Basically, I've got everything on Ultra Nightmare besides like motion blur, because I'm pretty sure I have it off up here. But everything besides texture pool size on Ultra Nightmare. And what we're gonna do is play through the first level of the game. So yeah. All right, let's go. I mean, right off the bat, we're already getting pretty good FPS.
I have located the priest signal.
So
I will mark it on your HUD.
I know this is going to be completely playable at these settings. But we'll play through it anyway. Not a lot of people are really knowing on what the 970 can do. I mean, it's pretty close to being equal to the 1650 Super, if that means anything to you guys. But yeah, I'll probably do more than one bench, not just the scene. Maybe I'll try the scene edit resolutions and settings. Maybe I'll try with my 280X as well, so let's have that lying around right now. We'll see. Just depends on whatever you guys want, I guess. Sticky bombs, because I think that's the better first go. Automatic just saves you some time. Occasional drops to 15, maybe you could roll it, but honestly, this is more than fine. Especially at these settings, for just a 4GB card, it is doing really well. It does drop weirdly a lot when you cheat on. Yeah, it drops down to like 50, 55, but other than that, really, is that pretty high FPS. Did get a drop down to 40 there. I guess the explosions up close really kill it. But I mean, honestly, for our first fight scene, that was not bad. Grab those. We're gonna go to the outside section.
The first Hell Priest has been terminated. The demonic consumption of Earth has been reduced by 36.8%.
Thank you, Vega.
There are 2 Hell Priests remaining.
Guess we can't upgrade it. I actually don't really know how this game works, honestly. Just played it just to benchmark it a while ago on my RX 570, which I didn't even film because it wasn't exactly that standard. So. Did drop down to mid 30s there, low 30s actually, while running all this stuff, but I'd say it's still 100% playable. If you really care so much, just turn down the settings to maybe high or medium. You'd probably get 50 FPS all the time. I could play like this any day. The game's just a single player game. Even though it's a first person shooter, it's not really needing of a perfect 60 FPS or more all the time. But I mean, like, sure, this won't be the most consistent FPS ever, but you just lock it to 30 if you really care about super consistent. But I'd say this is 100% playable. Shit. Sorry, I consumed. It's gonna help. 4 kills. Dropped some mid 40s during that explosion. Mid to low 40s. But still over 60 FPS. Most of the time. Hovering around it. Wouldn't say this performs bad at all. I mean, let me know what you guys think, but I think this is like almost perfectly playable. Probably just end up going until I die, but I'd say this is a pretty accurate show of performance here out of the 980. I'm sure in other areas it'll get more, maybe a little bit less, but it dips down to 30s occasionally, depending on the stuff going on in the scene. But considered as bad at all. I haven't really messed with the sensitivity. A little too fast for what I like. But whatever. I don't want to stop mid-recording just to change my settings. Deal with it. Ooh, shit. I just completely hit ammo. Not really the best set, dude. So. Don't play it too often. I think I've only played to like the 3rd or 4th level on my own. And that was with my 570. So. This is the first time opening this game on the 980, which it's definitely performing better than the 570. I'd say. Those, both my cards were 4 gigabytes. And obviously this one is, because this isn't a 980 Ti, so I'm sure the 980 Ti would do 60 FPS all the time, or at least more than this card, as it's near 1070 level of performance rather than 1650 superior. So. Performing. Okay, I'd say. Go a little bit farther and then stop the benchmark. But, I mean, if you don't think this is playable, you must have pretty high standards. Especially coming out of just a 980, so. I think I'll finish these fights here. Stop the benchmark. I don't really know what to talk about during these benches like this. Like, normally just trying to stay on topic with the game and stuff. So. Also, don't really know if I'm talking loud enough. Maybe I should have tested that before. But just focusing on trying to get the FPS as like real time, and like if you could base stuff about on it. I'd say what I've played through so far is like an accurate rendition of the FPS. I'm actually recording this on my birthday today, which is pretty cool. I just got this card like 2 days ago, and I've been messing around with the overclocking and all that, but this is done on stock settings, so. You can see that, yeah, we're mostly GPU limited, considering we're at the highest settings, but my CPU is roughly equivalent to an i7 3770, so despite being a Xeon, I just got it because it was cheaper than a 3770 at the time. I don't know about now, but I'm sure it still is, because people tend to price i7s at crazy prices just because of that. Yes, game, I know. But I always had issues jumping across here. Or no, it's coming up soon. I had issues jumping across like a certain gap and then flashing onto one of the walls. I just like couldn't do it. And I ended up finding like a weird way to cheese it by standing on top of like a flying thing. I don't know how I had so much trouble with it. It's whatever. Oh my god. Oh, wait, that's
The cleansing of Earth is
These
a
things
necessary
hurt me more than the
step
enemies,
on the
goddamn.
path to a brighter tomorrow.
It's the automatic there for the shotgun. Probably be low, like I said there. But I kind of wasted all my ammo. So, I'm just gonna like double jump over this. I like Doom. Its movement is pretty fun. I'm more of a fan of movement-based shooters than anything else. So, I think we're gonna do precision bullet micro missiles for the best. I like being able to aim like that. You see? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't have that. Thought you just like spawned with it. I guess. Thought you just got nades later. Guess not. Yeah, it's right here. I had issues jumping across it. So I'll finish it out once I get to that other side, but I'd say this is a pretty good rendition of what you'll get out of it. Thought it was easy. With the settings I showed. Like I said, you need 60 FPS all the time, just drop the settings a little bit. I mean, if you have a card similar to it, or like a 1650. I think the 780 Ti is a little slower than it, so like, stick with that with you will, but it is also a 3D card, so. Unlike the 980, I know 1066GB or the 3GB is also fairly close to this, but you can't turn up the settings to this high on the 3GB. But I think that's gonna do it. I will see you guys in the next video. I decide to benchmark. Goodbye.